I'm gonna talk to you guys for a second about 2020, because what a shit show it's been, right? It's like I asked Jesus to take the wheel and he jumped out the goddamn car. I'm stuck in the passenger seat with a problematic seatbelt and shit. It's all bad, man. The economy's out of control. You guys heard of that COVID shit that's running rampant? Kanye's running for the White House. If you're not getting high, now is the time to start it. I don't know, man. I'm not talking about like crack or crystal meth. Save that in case Kanye gets elected. Then some shit is gonna change. I'm just talking about like marijuana, man. You know, and I'm not gonna ask anybody to put their business out there. I just know consumption is going up. Some people get it from a business with a vendor's license. Some people get it from a doctor with a medical license. Some of y'all get it from a friend with a suspended license. This dude right here might have a goddamn suspended license. You know, but it's not my business. You know, I recently quit smoking pot. And then I recently started smoking pot. That's been like this long lasting cycle, right? But I am trying to slow down because marijuana has started to make me do some unusual shit, like sit through green lights, walk into a room and forget why I came in there. A lot of pot smokers at this table. You know? I went into a gas station, paid for gas. I went outside and walked home. Complaining about the price of gas the whole way, man. I'm losing my mind. Fast food places make me lose my mind too. I went into McDonald's. I asked a girl for a fish sandwich and a Pepsi. Can you add like lettuce? She said all the lettuce is the same color. So I looked around because I thought this shit was being videotaped or something. I said, can you add pickles and tomatoes? She said, to the sandwich. Mind blown. She was a goddamn eye reader. I didn't even know. Subway is worse, man. And it's not because Jared is a pervert. It's got nothing to do with that. Subway has 1,000 questions, man. You gotta be ready. What kind of bread do you want? Do you want the bread toasted? Do you want cheese? What kind of cheese do you want? Do you want the cheese melted? Do you want the meat hot or cold? Do you want vegetables? Do you want condiments? They ask you so many goddamn questions, you start to wonder if they know what they're doing. Do you want a cookie? No, I don't want a goddamn cookie, man. I just want to get out of Subway. If you ask me another question, I'm gonna wait for you in the parking lot. The last time I was in Subway, I answered so many questions, they offered me a job. I said, first of all, is that a supervisor's position? But I want to do an interview about pass out some complimentary chips and cookies or something. Do you want a cookie? I can do that. Most of my work history is commercial trucks with the big air horn. Kids like, come on, they always ask me to blow the air horn. I love it when they do that. Because I like to get in the finger. You know, toughening up America one kid at a time. Not on my watch, Gillette. Right. Well, I used to drive a cigarette truck. And it's funny how you don't think about things until you think about that you didn't think about it. You know, like a cigarette truck carries around the same amount of value and freight as any armored car. 30,000 packs of cigarettes, $8 a pack. You guys do that. I don't drive that truck anymore. It's got robbed 3 times. The company called me in the office. They were like, Chad, we're not going to need you back for a second week. I said, can I finish this one? Squeeze out the box like that. So now I got an application online, right? There's one company, they called me in for an interview. They were like, Chad, why are you looking for another job? I said, the one I had didn't pay enough. She said, what did you make over there? I said, a lot of mistakes. She said, are you fast with mathematics? I said, I'm very fast. Then she was like, what's 19 times 26? I said, 113,000. She said, that's not even close. Are you joking? I said, that was very fast. Are you joking?
Hold on, man. I wasn't ready for that one, man.
That man is a comical
Genius.
Oh man. Ladies and gentlemen, we got IAmChad in the building, man. We going live in just a few minutes, man. He ready. He a little bit ready. Chad, I'm gonna need you to move this way too.
Like, oh, that's my camera.
Yeah,
right
that's
here?
your camera right
Okay,
there. So they'll be ready for you. They can't see you yet, but we trying to get you ready.
I don't want to knock shit over. Can they hear me? Can they hear me now?
They can hear you right now. They can hear you. The people
out we getting our shit together.
Chad getting his shit together.
I am. Yeah.
Me and Buck, we good in here, Chad.
I am getting my shit together. How come I don't have a cool Lexx Vegas styrofoam, man? How I get to just bland white? Is it because I'm mixed again? I got the white chair, the bland white cup.
You know, if you wanna, there you go. That's all it takes right
what's
there.
Up there.
Yeah, you ain't gotta get up. See,
make it official.
Make it official. But see, if you're gonna do that, you got to make sure that the label is pointing towards the camera at all times.
All times,
right, at all times. Protect yourself at all times.
It's a job.
I know I'm giving you a little much to carry on, but
I think I'm gonna put this on a better cup, man.
I'll give you another one. You can put it on that cup. I'll give you another one.
That's hard though. That's a hard statement.
It is.
That is
on a better cup.
On a better cup. That's hard.
Boy, put some respect on my name up in here.
That's hard.
You know what I'm saying? Shit. If you're watching, please share the show, man. Angel is in the building, man.
Man.
What up, Dub?
What's up, Facebook user?
Building, man. If you're watching, hit that share button, man. We about to go live in just a moment or so. We got IAmChad in the building, man. It's gonna be a good night, man.
IAmChad in the building, about to spill his shit.
He already fucked up. He already fucked up the cup. I just gave him.
I got it. I'll have it stripped by the time we go live. I'm in the back powder of my nose. I got it. I'm thinking, I got a different size cup.
Well, we a different size motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
You got
the height. You got the height jeans. You know what I'm saying? So I had to get the big dick jeans. So it measures out.
But I got the jeans to fit my big dick. So everything does measure out.
I'm just going to give you another cup. How about that? I'm going to give you another cup, man. Here, man. Take another cup. Here, take them all.
Take them all. How you doing on the bed over there?
I'm good, man. Doing amazing.
What up, Jess? Hit the share button. We going live in less than a minute.
How can I watch the
by sharing the show, man? We literally just gave you the tutorial on that.
I did share it, but I want to see it too on my phone. Can I do that?
Yes. You like that too, do you? You like that cat. That bitch was smooth. You like it, that was smooth.
I give you props.
And once you share the show, just pull up the show and you can watch it right then. He ain't got it. He said okay, but you know,
it's live right there, and it's showing the
right.
set.
So you good. So there you go. There you go, right there. You good. You'll be able to see it right then.
I think you're gonna get it.
All right. Matter of fact, it's 7:00. Let's go live, Buck. It's time.
The following presentation is rated Lexx. Would not recommend without adult supervision.
Hey yo, Day. You ready?
You know I'm ready.
Hey, collab. You already know we ready. Turn the motherfucking music. Let's go.
We in the land and we rockin' with Lexx, baby. I love this world like Jupiter where you rain. He giving the kosher flavor, securing all of his tape. His words might sting like a tape, but he accurate like the lace. Let's get it. Hot top in in cause he get it poppin'. They sayin' he out of cocktail hating. Stop with Red Line Radio, Mr. AKA. Let the cream with fuck these hoes. Better hide your bag. Every Thursday at 7 we catch a vibe. Watch it when you at home or listen live while you drive. Reality just a ride, living the just alive. Fight all the lows and highs, never failure to thrive. Minimize all your disruption, ready for dope discussion. Tell the kids no interruption, but 2 on the production. White tees, hockey skin, shade. This the upgrade from any station you play. You can feel this dope shit in your veins.
Do it. I can't do it like you do it.
Man.
It's another one, baby. It's another Thursday night here over Redline Radio. It's the Lexx Vegas show, man. And I'm your boy, Lexx Vegas, a.k.a. Smarty McFly, a.k.a. Smarty F Baby, a.k.a. Smarty Velly the Don, a.k.a. Peter Popoff, a.k.a. Folio. We'll talk about that. A.k.a. Dr. Seymour Bush, a.k.a. Head Flintstone, a.k.a. Head DiBiase, a.k.a. Man, listen. Man, yesterday we lost a legend, man. We lost rapper Coolio, man. He passed away at the age of 59. You know, yeah, he one of the pioneers of what is described as fun rap has passed away, man. You know, God called him home. And he said, you know, he said, Coolio, for one last time, I need you to
Side, slippity slide. Fantastic voyage.
Man, listen, fly high, OG. You made it. You made it to that one place that we all pray we make it to one day. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, in your words, you made it to that.
Gangsta's paradise.
Now, you know, we usually get all sad, you know, when somebody passed away, man. You know, but not today, man. You know, see, Unc, he already knew. He already knew what time it was. And before he left us a little message. Before he left, Unc told us, I'll see you when you get there. When you ever get there. See you when you get there. I'll see you when you get there. See you when you get there. See you when you get there. Let's have a moment of silence for Coolio one time. Put it up there, Buck. A.K.A. the prolific shit talker, man. Put all that shit together, man. Smack it up, flip it, and rub it down. The end result is you get
Mr. AKA.
Because I'm in the building, baby. It's another one, man. Buck Nasty is in the building. What up, Buck?
What's going on, man?
How you feeling, man?
Feeling excellent, dog. I'm feeling great. Feeling good, feeling great.
Good today, man. You look like you're in good spirits.
I'm in great spirits. I got to wash my ass.
Okay. I'm in great spirits for that shit, too, then. Okay? We are in agreement to that shit. All right? Before we get started, man, shout out to our sponsors over here at the Lexx Vegas show. Of course, the Suzy Wee Soap Company. You know,
Suzy Wee.
They the home of the Fupa Fresh Packs, you know.
Big Fresh Fupa.
Shout out to Wave Runner Clothing Line. The boy Waverly West, his new album, Wave Runner 3, is in stores now and on the Bandcamp platform. Go ahead and download it. You know, run his numbers up. And, of course, shout out to CIA Customs, because y'all see him. Lil Lexx, he in the building. He got a couple of his hoes with him. You know what I'm saying? And, of course, Lil Lexx is here, courtesy of Denver Morales over at CIA Customs. Get at him for your custom action figures. All right? And, of course, we got to shout out the Old World Tavern, man. Now the old world, man. We set the old world on fire this weekend, man. If y'all wasn't at the Unapologetically Funny Comedy Showcase, you missed it, man. You missed out. Okay. When I tell you this lineup that I put together, look. Now go ahead and show the pictures, Tim. Go ahead and show it, man. You know what I'm saying? We had a real good time this past Saturday. I'm gonna just go over a few things real quick. We started with Gene almost getting his ass whooped at the bar for fucking with somebody's girl. And the dude, Gene, here's the problem. This is the whole problem with it. I didn't mind that Gene was messing with the dude girl, but the fact that Gene picked the girl with the biggest nigga in the club. This dude was like 8'10". Okay, he was about Timbuktu size. He was a big motherfucker, and he kept telling Gene, "Go the fuck over there, man. Go and fuck back on the stage, bro." And Gene just kept fucking with his girl. I'm standing over there with security, like, man, we about to have to jump this big nigga, man. If he swing on Gene, I think I can throw hands with the best of them. But you know what I'm saying? This motherfucker was big, so we was about to go jumping. You know what I'm saying? My dude Sean, he a little bigger than me, so I was like, "Look, Sean, they go Sean right there." I said, "You go high, I go low." You know what I'm saying? Either way, we about to take this. Gene was about to get his ass whoops. All right. You know, Lil Daddy was stunting on him. Lil Daddy came in, you know, he told him, he literally described his whole fit during his set. I bullshit you not. He literally went from head to toe and told them why he dressed like that and everything. It was the coldest thing I've seen. You know? Timbuktu pulled a ham and cheese, motherfucking Hot Pocket out his ass, you know, in the middle of the show. You know?
I ate it the next day.
All to yourself, bro. Aunt Holla was letting the ladies slap on her ass and shit. They still talking about that shit. You know what I'm saying? Aunt Mayo cussed out the crowd for not laughing at his new jokes and shit. He literally told the crowd, he said, look, man, I don't give a fuck if y'all laughing now. I already got paid. Oh, shit. And, of course, man, our boy Chevy Terrell, you know, he killed it as usual, man. You know, but I want to say this real quick, man. And this is no disrespect to any comic that was on that lineup, man. But the set of the night, in my opinion, was Ebony Timberlake. Ebony came in and she stole the show. Her energy had the crowd going crazy. All right. They motherfucking, in my opinion, she got the loudest pop. And this is no disrespect to any other comic that was on that lineup, because everybody did their motherfucking thing. Everybody, you know what I'm saying, tore it down. But you know what I'm saying, there's always one that I think stands out from each event. And I think this event belonged to Ebony Timberlake. So definitely, Eb, shout out to you and thank you for bringing that energy to the Unapologetically Funny Comedy Showcase. You know, and speaking of which, you know, I gotta shout out the bartenders. I gotta shout out Rita and Tavy. You know, they was killing. They was keeping the drinks flowing. You know, they was from what I heard, they was strong. I didn't drink anything, but I heard the drinks was pretty strong. You know what I'm saying? I gotta shout out two of the coldest bartenders in the game, Rita, Tavy. Thank you so much. You know, for keeping it going. We gotta shout out DJ Mick. You know, he kept the music going. Lil Daddy and Holla cussed him out a couple times for fucking up their songs. But, you know what I'm saying, that was between them. You know, I wasn't about to get in that. And, of course, shout out to the owner of Old World Tavern, which is my homeboy, Mike. Thank you for allowing us to bring the Unapologetically Funny Comedy Showcase to your venue. We definitely packed the house, man. Everybody left happy, man. So thank y'all. We truly enjoyed a great night of comedy, man. And our next event, we already got it planned, man. We announced it at this event this past Saturday. The next event, the Unapologetically Funny Showcase, the next one will be Saturday, October the 29th. Look at that lineup right there. Look at that lineup right there. We got the Halloween edition, man. You know, the lineup is going to include a first ever joint set between Kevin Ford and Marquand Banks. All right. We got our girl Tsunami coming through. Sister Lou, y'all remember her from the Respect the Block Comedy Showcase. Sister Lou is coming from Columbus. We got the always funny Willie Santiago, you know, and my dog Key Silly is on the lineup. And that joint is going to be hosted by the amazingly talented, super funny, the homeboy Tyrone, man.
Yeah, Tyrone.
Once again, that's going to be Saturday, October the 29th. We back at the Old World Tavern, man. If y'all saw the first one, y'all know we packed the house. It's going to be a good lineup. We're going to have a good time, man. So we definitely going to see y'all on the 29th. And speaking of the 29th, you know, after the show, you know, they seen how Lex Vegas gets down when he decides to put on a show. So I was approached with a proposition, and I accepted. So going forward, Redline Radio is the official sponsor of the Unapologetically Funny Comedy Showcase. Redline Radio is y'all see it behind. Redline Radio is the official sponsor of the event, man. You know, that just means it's about to get bigger and it's about to get better, man. So we're going to see y'all on the 29th. But now that's the 29th, though. Let's talk about tonight, man. We got a funny guy in the building. This gentleman is probably one, I'm not even going to say probably, I will go on record and say he is one of the most respected comics in the game. And I can say that from the feedback that I've gotten about him. Ladies and gentlemen, he is IAmChad. What's going on, baby?
What's going on, my man?
You gotta get in front of the camera, man. He's so chill. He just sliding onto the side. What's going on, baby? How you feeling, man?
I'm chilling, man. I'm good. It's good to be in here with y'all tonight.
Hey, man, we glad you came, man.
Happy Thursday, y'all.
The last time I bumped into IAmChad, or I'm gonna say last time IAmChad bumped into me. Okay. Now we at Bliss. I'm sitting in the corner, chilling, minding my own business. Here come this big stick figure looking motherfucker. This motherfucker comes standing over me. You already seen the picture that Dave put up on the red line page. I look like this motherfucking nephew in the picture and shit. This motherfucker is tall as fuck. He bumped my drink and spilled in the shit. Now I'm sitting down and he's standing over me. Hey, you want another drink? You know what? I'm cool, bro. I'm cool. Just don't even worry about it.
The main concern was the line at Bliss. We had to stand. I was like, the first thought I had was like, damn, man, I'm gonna have to stand in line for another 15 minutes to get this nigga another drink.
At least that's 15 minutes for a drink. You want some food, you gotta order that bitch 3 to 5 business days in advance over at Bliss. Shit. But man, we definitely glad you're here, man. So for the few people in this world that don't know IAmChad, give them a little background. Like, how long you been doing comedy?
So I've been doing comedy. I think my first show
What up, Mark?
My first show was like the December 23rd of 2018, and then
so that 3 year shit.
Right.
That 3 years. Oh, it's a little 4 now, but there they go. You missed that, but like every single comic that I bring on here, I said, how long you been doing comedy? About 3 years.
That's when we start to flex, man. That's when that's when you come out the cocoon. You know what I'm saying? You start to develop. Yeah, you get your feathers, your individual colors.
Okay,
shit like that. I think maybe, I don't know, because I know a lot of the comics you mess with, man, are like my comedy fam, my Gen 1, my A1s from the day ones. Precious, Tank, Mayo.
Shout them out. Shout them out.
Man. Those are all my peeps, man. And some of the other people that are relatively new on the scene, like Tyrone, Buck, great writers, man. I mess with them too. Like I feel they vibe. You know, and vibing with somebody like on a comedic level too is a little bit different than like spawning a friendship. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, because I'm is language a barrier here?
Fuck that.
Okay, bet. All right. So because I fuck with somebody like on a comedic scene, doesn't necessarily mean I want somebody in my personal life,
right?
Too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I get that more than anybody.
Vice versa.
I promise you, I get that more than anybody.
Vice versa, because I got friends who try to pry into like, or not pry. I hope they don't hear this shit, because I don't mean nothing, nigga. I love you motherfuckers. But, like, you know, we're around a cookout or watching the game. It goes to halftime. They be like, man, tell a joke. Or, you know what I'm saying? It's not always like
that's some bullshit.
Yeah, sometimes I just want to decompress. And
you're a mechanic and shit. We're going to have some. Hey, go change some brakes.
Look at my plugs. Look at my plugs. We're right.
That's some bullshit.
Right, man.
Next time they say tell a joke, just look at them and say their name. You know what I'm saying? Real quick. So what got you into comedy? Like, what made you want to be a stand-up comedian?
So I always used to want to be the focus of attention. Like even as a child, not to the point of the class clown, just whatever I had to do to get the spotlight put on me. Yeah.
Okay.
And so I was dating this girl. This was in about 2017. Right before I did the shit, because it was her. She was like, well, why don't you take a class and do some stand-up or something?
They got comedy classes? Yeah. Well, not like seminar. Are we talking about seminars, or they got actual classes?
They got classes.
They got both. I mean, you can go to Tri-C literally and enroll in a class.
Really? I never knew. Like, I promise you, I never knew.
I took a workshop, actually.
Okay.
Yeah,
shout
I
out
did too.
to my dude Dave Swenson.
I was like, I can see like workshops and stuff, but like, okay, but like an actual class. I mean, that's dope that you can do that. I just never knew that was a thing.
Yeah,
I know you do seminars and workshops and stuff like that, but to actually be able to enroll in the class, I think that's dope as shit.
Yeah, it's good shit.
So, who would you say your biggest influence is? Like, if you say there was one person, whether it's a comic, a family member, anybody, who influences your comedy the most?
My alter ego.
Your alter ego. Why you had to say it so creepy like that though? Like you could.
Because I never thought about it before, nigga.
Okay,
I just like to take the stage, be funny, and rock the mic.
The way you looked at me.
You got a nigga. I didn't know I was
Like
coming in this motherfucker to lay on the couch. I thought I was gonna come in this motherfucker and shoot the shit, tell a riddle or two or something, try to get the motherfucker to laugh on the radio.
We gonna get into all that.
I didn't know I had to have my goddamn.
We're gonna pick your brain a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Light some incense, burn some sage. Nigga.
You did that before you came, just in case you was on some bullshit. All right? Now, the reason I asked you like who your influences were was because I asked a few of your peers, like who would they come like say was your style resembled the most, or who did you remind them of, or who reminded them of you? And I got some answers.
Oh wow!
You know, come on, I do my homework. I'm like Vegas, smarty baby.
All right.
All right.
Got
Understand.
your magnifying glass and your double bill hat and shit.
Damn right. I got people.
I see you got your Charlie's Angels up on the screen.
Right.
Where do I point? If I want to
Lexx
point to the
Angels.
screen, that way or the camera?
Right there, right, the camera. Those are little Lexx Angels.
My bad.
Don't get fucked up. He would jump on your toilet.
This is one of my first times on camera. Shit like the shit is
Excited
state of the
to
art
motherfucker.
here. This is like the Breakfast Club to me.
Hey,
Fuck
hey,
the
hey.
Breakfast Club.
Hey. Long as if he comparing the Lexx Vegas show to the Breakfast Club,
We're at
I'm
the
doing
red
something
line.
right.
We're at the red line,
We're at
baby.
Red Line Radio, baby. But look, so I asked just random peers of yours who you reminded them or who reminded them of you.
Yeah.
So I talked to GW Nell. Shout out to G-Dub.
That's my girl.
Now she had the weirdest answer, and I didn't really understand it, but I rolled with it. GW Nell said you remind her of Joel Osteen.
I don't even know who that is.
The pastor, preacher, whatever is that. Joel Osteen. Is it? Anyway, that was GW Nell. But she also told me to mention it's an impossibility. She said that would mean something to you.
There.
We're gonna get back to that. We're gonna remind me, we're gonna get back to impossibility. And we're gonna figure, but she told me to mention that. So I asked Sid V216. Shout out to Sid.
My dude.
Sid said a mix between George Lopez and Deion Cole. Okay. I asked Tsunami. Shout out to Tsunami with a little T.
My girl with the little T. That's my future baby mama, by the way.
Well, she said you was already her baby daddy, so y'all got a little mixed up somewhere. Y'all got something to talk about. Y'all got something to talk about. Tsunami.
We got issues like all other couples, man.
She said that you remind her of Ari Schaefer. I'm not familiar with Ari Schaefer, but that's what the name that she gave me.
He sounds like he should be on Saturday Night Live. I might take that, Ari Schaefer.
Willie Santiago. Shout out to Loco Willie.
My dude.
Willie said a mix between Richard Pryor and Michael Richards without the racist bullshit.
Damn, man, those are some interesting.
This is what your peers are saying about you.
Yeah.
This is,
damn.
Gene Miller. Shout out to Gene.
That's my dog.
That's my dog, man.
He said your car too, y'all. He up a Dodge Chrysler Jeep on Rockside, somewhere over there. I tried, Gene. My bad.
Hey, it's the effort that counts. Gene Miller said T.K. Kirkland.
I like him too. I like T.K. Kirkland. He funny.
Key Silly said you remind her of Richard Pryor with your I don't give a fuck attitude.
I don't.
And comedian D1D, Darian Downs, he said a mix between A.J. Johnson and Robin Harris.
Damn, man, I'm humble, man. That
This is what your peers are saying. So hearing that, like, how does that make you feel? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you hear like this is what when you do your comedy, when you do your art, the thing that you are compassionate about, this is what these are the people that your peers are saying you remind them of. How does that make you feel?
That's really humbling, man. I never really thought that like I'm never really happy with any performance I have.
Okay.
And for people to compare me to people that get those kind of laughs and stuff is a little humbling. And the fact that people are attentive enough to be able to parallel the things I say on stage. I don't know, man. It's now it's like my comedy people are becoming like friends too, because now it's all an emotional exchange and shit. Cue some soft open music and on the next episode of Lexx in Hollywood.
We're gonna get back to that. So explain impossicality. What was I supposed to know about that? GW Nail told me to specifically mention that to you.
Yeah, no, it's a punchline from a joke that I've embraced as a closer for a very long time. Is the first merch idea I had. I put that on a t-shirt. And you know, so it's still usually my closing joke too. And it's in reference to some stuff that started happening back in 2020 when all of us went through some ground shaking shit, right? Because nobody was really sure. Shit, for a minute, I thought Kanye West was going to the goddamn White House. So
hey, he can't do no worse than these two assholes.
So what I'm saying, man? Or another January 6th raid, or we don't know what's gonna happen. Who knows who'd be running shit in a minute. But
so there's a merch idea.
Yeah, it's a punchline first, and it's someone else. Another vet comic was like, yeah, when you do merch, you could cue this on your merch and shit. So impossibility. But if you haven't heard it and you listening, you need to get out and come check me out. I don't want to spoiler alert it. So I'm holding back a little bit. I really want to talk about it for real.
Don't worry, we're gonna get into some shit tonight. We're gonna get into some shit. Now, what I want to ask is like, I recently was, just going through some old comedy tapes, old comedy scenes and everything like that. And I came across the Kings of Comedy. We all remember the Kings of Comedy.
Yeah.
We had Bernie Mac, we had Cedric the Entertainer, we had D.L. Hughley, and we had Steve Harvey. And they went on a tour. So they went on a tour. So I'm gonna ask you, if you were to go on a tour with 3 other comics, if you were to tour, be on the road, on the bus, doing promos, doing all that shit, who would you like to go on tour with?
Local comics or like
either way, either one. Put them together if you got to.
So I'm gonna do 2 separate ones because I'm gonna do like I'm gonna shout out my local comedy family. No disrespect if I leave anybody out. In fact, I may even pass on the local shit. But
nah, man.
But if I had to do it like with celebrity comics right now, and I'm gonna appoint them. I'm gonna appoint one of them to host because I think comics have different strengths. I would go on tour with Lavelle Crawford.
Okay,
that is my goddamn dude right there. I love that motherfucker, man. I saw him 3 times inside of a year. I traveled out the state once, saw him once in Cleveland, once down in Cincinnati. That's my dude. He's funny.
That's dope. So we got IAmChad and we got Lavelle Crawford. Who else?
That shit gonna be funny as fuck already.
Right.
I really like as a host in a hosting capacity, although he does good comedy too. I just think he's best as a host. Mike Epps.
Okay.
Like the host.
I agree with that statement too.
I do too, actually.
And then
so you got one. Now keep in mind, we got one more. So this is I say this every time somebody
Lavelle
gets to
Crawford, my
one.
closer. Lavelle Crawford, my closer.
But this last one that you're gonna put on the tour, you forsaken all others. You this is the last one. Who gonna round out the lineup on the tour?
So we on tour, we on the road. I don't really know nobody. I'm gonna have to take a local, my comedy protege, I'm his understudy. I would take Mike Head.
Okay,
that's
Mike Head.
Okay. Yeah, I'm taking him on the road. We're gonna blow up. That's my dude.
That's it.
And
he's hilarious.
That's dope.
He is funny. That's
dope, man. So it's been a lot of crazy shit going on in the world, man. Like literally, it's been some crazy shit. We like to get into
quite a while now.
We like to get into some recent events, some local, and we got to start off with our homeboy Magic Johnson, because Magic back in the news. Now this shit right here takes chasing the bag to a whole new level, but it don't even really involve Magic directly. It involves his wife Cookie. So Magic went on had an interview. He went on somebody's show, and he recently stated that back when he first found out that he had HIV, he paid Cookie $1 million cash not to leave him.
Damn.
Now look at the way he's looking at me. He like, what? Like, so she literally took $1 million to stay with Magic Johnson. He paid her cash money. He said he literally went to the bank and pulled $1 million out and gave it to his wife not to leave him when they found out he had HIV.
So there's a couple ways you could interpret that. Why did it strike you as peculiar? Why did that?
It strikes me as peculiar because ain't no amount of money gonna make me put my life on the line like that. Okay, that's what strikes me as peculiar. I've always wondered what the relationship was between Magic and Cookie, because Cookie stood by Magic. You know what I'm saying? Cookie didn't leave. She wasn't on no press conferences. She wasn't all on TMZ. None of that shit. But now you took $1 million to stay with somebody that got the virus. I can't put my life on the line like that. Can you honestly say that you would stay with a chick? A chick told you that she got HIV.
You think Magic wasn't raw dog and Cookie? You think Magic was wearing a rubber?
That's my point. But they ain't said nothing about Cookie, and Cookie alive and well. So is Magic. Magic bigger than me right now. But that's my point. Is that first off, you got to think of as a man. Fuck Magic and Cookie. As a man, you kicking it with a chick, and she come home and tell you, I found out today that I got HIV. Are you staying?
Hey, man, at one point, I had a crush on Pamela Anderson.
At one point, I had that shit, too. Oh, my God. I thought we was about to get into the way he said it, the way he came out, I thought he was about to say, at one point, my shit went positive, too. Nigga, shit, I was about to say, holy shit.
That's the point of no return. Yes, right? They fixed Corona, but they ain't fixed that one, right? That's still a permanent. So you would
stay with a woman that told you y'all was kicking it, and y'all got a relationship, and she told you that she got the virus, and you would stay?
What,
$4 million.
I had a big enough crush on Pam Anderson. I would have took her and her herpes or Hep C or whatever she got. I was like, yeah, I would steal. I would steal.
You wanted it that bad.
Pam Anderson, man, I would steal.
You would still fuck, you know.
I would have. I was young and dumb then.
So you wouldn't do it now.
Now I'm just old and foolish.
Okay. Okay.
No, I don't know, man. So if I test negative at the time that they disclose this, now do we get does that change what we do sexually?
Yes, we do nothing sexually.
Right. So my risk that reduced.
Exactly.
And now I stay around. We don't have sex, and you give me a meal ticket. Because Magic at that time could have been thinking about his image. I'm still Magic. I gotta hold on to my bae. I can't fall apart like this. This looks bad for the Magic man.
It ain't even about Magic, though. I'm talking about Cookie. You know what I'm saying? My thing is that, like, what would possess you? Maybe it's just me.
She loved him. She loved him enough to marry him. She might have been like, fuck, I got my man's back. I'm going to stand behind your brand. You the Magic man. This your brand. This how our kids going to eat. I got you.
You agree with this shit, Buck? Exactly. Go ahead and lie. Go ahead and lie.
For $1 million, and I know we fucking raw, so I might already have it.
No, but he said no more sex. He said no more sex now. You sick. You're going to have to respect some boundaries. We got to have some kind of goddamn boundaries.
I'm going to definitely need that hard pass.
Gomorrah in this motherfucker.
I mean, he needs somebody to take care of him. For real. That's not just the image.
Magic got hella money.
He got his image, man. He the Magic man. Magic was into his brand at that time. He saw what the NBA was becoming. I got to be a brand. I got to be Magic man. Oh, shit, I can't. That's like a president getting divorced in the White House. That ain't never happened. Never will.
That's facts.
I guess, man.
Hillary and Bill still married.
But Bill just got some head.
Because it just don't happen.
He did not have sexual relations with that woman.
The virus, though. You know what I'm saying? Let Bill would have came back with a couple bumps on his dick after Monica got with him. That might have been a different story.
Hillary's makeup would have just all of a sudden got real thick.
So it's taking grudges to a whole new level. Now I'm a dude that I hold grudges. Okay, once
for the drink, I told you I was sorry, nigga. I told you I would have got you. I thought when you had me come in here, I was a beat down coming to me. I was like, oh man, it's going down like this.
I told you it was cool, man. I don't even drink like that, man. So it's all good, man. But no, this is even worse. Fuck that. So there's a Japanese man. They won't release his name because he hasn't been charged. He was arrested, but he wasn't charged. I'm not even sure the shit is a crime. But he was married to a woman for 2 years back in the 70s. She died. They got divorced. She died back in 2017 from cancer. The ex-husband has been pissing on her grave every day since. The family noticed piss marks all on the gravesite and tried to figure out what it was. They thought maybe an animal was coming around and pissing on the grave, so they took videos of the shit. And come to find out, it was her ex-husband that was pissing on her grave. And he was pissing on her grave because back in the 70s, she cheated on him, and that's why he divorced her. So he's been holding on to this grudge for 40-something years, and every day since she's died, he goes to her grave and pisses on it at least once a day. You ever held a grudge like that? You ever held a grudge like that long?
She put a dildo in his ass or something. That's the only way he could be that bitter. But what he do for a living that he got time to go by there every day and piss on the grave.
Every single day. They literally, the family videotaped him for like 3 weeks straight. They said every single day he shows up to the grave and pisses on the grave. You ever held a grudge like that, Tim?
Hell no, nigga. That's too much energy, nigga. You know how sad you gotta be from 75 to wait till she die to piss on her grave every day.
Man, that's crazy.
I mean, unless she ruined something.
Did something too.
Yeah, she had to ruin something.
All they said was that she cheated on him and he divorced her.
That nigga was never right since.
It's cheating if you get a dildo pushed in your ass and it ain't ready.
That might be tip of the year.
Yeah,
when are you ever ready for that shit? When the fuck are you ready? Shit. Okay, I'm ready. I don't even know how you even had that conversation and shit. You know that dildo that you want to put on my ass? Yeah, I'm ready now.
Oh my goodness.
That's not a conversation I really see myself having.
That's funny.
You know what I'm saying? So Tim, you might feel this one though. You might feel this one. I don't know how you're gonna feel about this one. A potato chip company in China. See, Tim saw the clip when we was loading this shit up, so that's why he laughing. A potato chip company in China is releasing pussy-flavored potato chips. And just so y'all don't think I'm bullshitting, I sent the clip. So Tim, show the shit. This is that right there. It's actually happening. Pussy-flavored, because they basically said once you get a taste of pussy, you're gonna want some more. They're trying to help virgins get laid. I'm not sure how eating pussy flavored chips is gonna help you get some pussy, but the first question that came to mind when I saw this: whose pussy do these fucking chips taste like? Like who the fuck was like, okay, you know what, your pussy tastes like a potato. You know what I'm saying? We gonna make a whole chip out of this shit. They're making pussy flavor. Now my thing is, are they coming in like different flavors? Like, no, this is some serious shit. Like, would you eat pussy flavored chips?
If they had
a
Pamela
pussy
Anderson flavored no cookie, because then it could be cookie chips.
See, my thing is, if you got different flavors, like it's only right. They gotta be like rap snacks. They gotta be like, the names gotta be like pussy inspired and shit.
A special edition would be that time of the month chips.
That's just some nasty shit. That's some nasty shit.
Maybe barbecue.
Yeah, because pussy flavored chips are so not nasty.
Like, you're gonna have a flavor like regrets and bad decisions and shit. You know what I'm saying? That shit gonna taste like flaming hot. You know what I'm saying? That shit burning like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You have flavors like fucked up pH balance and shit. That's gonna be cheddar and sour cream.
Extra right for discharge.
Right. That shit gonna be, you gonna have the flavor like cougar pussy and shit. That shit definitely gotta taste like salt and vinegar.
No, those
shit gotta taste like
those
salt and
gonna
vinegar.
be the ones with the expiration date already passed.
So you just buy stale chips just off the rack.
Cool.
Tim, you eat some pussy flavored chips, man?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Don't lie, Tim. Do not fucking lie to me, Tim. Don't fucking lie.
Because I'm gonna be pissed if it don't taste like
But then, how you have that conversation with your girl? Hey, these chips, your shit don't taste like these goddamn chips. Like, what the fuck you been doing? Okay, I just
want to know who taste tested all the pussies to figure out what pussy they wanted to taste.
And it might market better if it was pussy flavored pudding.
Yeah.
Flavored pudding. I'm cool cool on the pudding.
Are the chips gonna be?
That shit, if I eat pussy flavored pudding, that made me feel like I'm eating discharge or some shit.
Right.
I'm cool.
And they gonna have Kool-Aid jammers. Is gonna be squirters.
Right. That shit gonna be motherfucking dirty panties and shit. Them they Cool Ranch Doritos and shit. That shit.
They gonna have some raunchy pussy flavor.
Who the fuck thought this was a good idea? Who the fuck thought that, you know what, we're gonna make pussy into a chip? You know what I'm saying? Like, you had to be high as fuck to be sitting there thinking about that shit. We gonna get a bag of these pussy flavored chips and shit, man. And we gonna figure this shit out.
Make sure
I
you
am not playing that game.
Guest.
Oh no, we definitely bring them to you. You know what I'm saying? You was the one talking about it. You got all type of ideas and shit. So you definitely gonna be the taste tester on that shit. Motherfucking tongue gonna turn green and shit as soon as you eat that shit. What up, Jessica? She vibes in the building.
She vibes.
Wednesday nights over here, Redline Radio. Now look, I want to get into this with you, Chad, because you come across, like they've even said in the comments, you come across as sort of an old school soul type of cat. All right?
Yeah.
So, what the fuck was that?
I don't know. I'm old school enough to lock the door. Should I get up and put the deadbolt on that motherfucker?
No, we good. I got shit. I got the clips over here, and I got the real one in the back. Don't even worry about it. Right. They don't want it. But okay. So there was this post going around on social media.
All right.
It was one of them, man hating posts or whatever. But it kind of caught my attention because I definitely needed to see the comments on this, and it did not disappoint me. Okay. So the question that was going around social media was, what are some things that women wish men would stop doing in the bedroom? And the comments did not disappoint me because we need to talk about this shit. And Chad, I need your help with this.
All right.
Okay. So I literally had to write this shit down. I got a big long piece of paper with all type of shit on it. Okay. The first one literally said, stop making animal noises while we fucking. Do we make animal noise? I might growl and shit when I'm busting a nut. I might do that. But I didn't think that was like a problem. But like, are we, like they were talking about like dudes be howling and shit. You look like a howling motherfucker, Chad. So I'm saying like, is this a problem in the bedroom? You ever had a chick tell you to stop making animal noises?
So,
you make it like monkey.
Nah, man. Like in the last 5 years, I've become very internal during sex. I ain't got shit to talk about no more, man. The women that in out of my life right now at this time, they know what it's about. I ain't got shit to talk about. We in here. It's gonna be a couple primal grunts.
Primal.
And maybe one of us might get sweaty. And then we're going to bed or going our separate ways.
They're literally in the comments arguing about the different flavors of coochie. I'm gonna let y'all handle that one.
Hey, they're just like a chip, You never know. You never know what you're gonna get now.
You need just one.
Lay's is,
or you open it and it's full of air.
Lay's is offering chips that taste like birthday cake and pickles and
pussy.
And now pussy's on the horizon.
So do the pussy stink once you kept them open too long?
Hey, and just like they had the one chip hot challenge, they might come out with a chip that tastes like ass. See if you want to eat some ass flavored chip.
I don't even want to go down that aisle. You can just put them bitches in a whole separate aisle by themselves.
Hey, everybody stirs their tea with a different spoon.
Don P said, how else am I supposed to bust a nut if I can't make animal noises?
A couple primal grunts. That's it, man. That's all you need.
Primal.
But yeah, you can't have them cut you off.
So this one says, stop blowing on the pussy. It does nothing. I'm not a pussy blower, so I don't know what that's like.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Obviously it is, because it was in there quite a few times.
Damn,
like I literally went through this shit. So we still like Buck. You ever blown some pussy? Like what is the purpose of blowing on the pussy?
If it tastes like a chip.
You blowing on it,
if it tastes like a chip, blow on that motherfucker.
Tracy said stop that shit, but what is the purpose? Like I never understood. Like I don't know that. I didn't know that blowing on pussy was a thing. Like are you trying to make noises like when you're blowing a seashell or something? Like what are you doing? Well, we come back, Tracy. We need to understand what the purpose of blowing on the pussy is. We're gonna move on. Okay, this one. Okay. Stop trying to bend my legs behind my head. I'm fat and I got tig old bitties. Now I'm suffocating. It's supposed to be a sensation thing. Okay. All right. Well, I guess it ain't working because they don't like it. But so like, hold on. See, this is my problem with this shit. See, big girls always trying to talk about how flexible they are and shit. I'm flexible for a big girl. I can get down. I got Megan Thee Stallion knees. Yeah. So of course we gonna try that shit. We gonna try you the fuck out. If you sitting there talking shit about how you flexible you are, I want to see how flexible you are.
Gonna see if that engine can take some red line or not.
See how you threw the red line in there. See how you threw the red line in there.
I'm a writer over here.
Ladies and gentlemen, IAmChad is in the building. Like there are intimate products that give you a tingle sensation, so blowing on it is supposed to do something. All right.
I mean, after she nut, if you blow on it, maybe.
See, Jessica said she can't relate. She said, I can't relate. Fold it like a pretzel.
Tracy, I'm looking up your profile.
He about to be in them DMs before the show over with.
Not before the show, because I got to concentrate on it.
Okay. But see, that's what I'm saying. Jessica said, fold her like a pretzel. So, of course, if we ever hooked up, I'm going to try to fold you like a pretzel just because you threw that disclaimer out there. You can't be talking shit and not expect me to want to go there. Smarty baby. Okay, don't spit on or in me. I thought women like that shit. Like I be watching pornos where they be spitting on the coochie and shit. I thought that was a thing.
Tyrone the Smith has a lot of sexual aggression there. Damn.
You asked for this dick, so you better act like a big girl and take this meat.
Man.
Hey, Dub, tell it like it is.
Tracy,
man.
You better keep that nigga out your inbox.
Shit, it was Jessica that said she's gonna fold her up. Shit.
Too much saliva is not sexy.
Too much saliva is not sexy. See, shit, fuck that. I disagree. Suck this motherfucking, drown this motherfucking shit. I wanna be laying in the wet spot when we done. Shit, fuck that.
Hey man, I told my sister to tune in to this show.
Okay.
The fuck? I'm sorry. I didn't know it was going this way, man.
Defense, I sent you a disclaimer yesterday, so you knew what the fuck was going down. I sent you a whole.
And I almost used her name. On
Tim, am I lying? Did I not send him a disclaimer yesterday?
Big disclaimer.
Okay, big disclaimer.
I'm sorry. I used the Vegas rating at the beginning. Should have gave it away, girl.
It should have.
I'm sorry I waited to this point, and I don't want to say your name because I know how petty you witches get. So you know who I'm talking to, though.
Don P said, "Fold her ass like origami." That's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying?
It takes a lot of time for origami. It takes a lot of time. You gotta take fucking classes for origami.
Shit.
I like the pretzel. Just my sister just chimed in. Oh man. See, damn man.
Hey, it's out there now. You might as well go ahead and roll with it now. You gotta deal with sis when you get home. Tracy said, I agree with slobbing on the knob, but don't spit in the kit. All right. As long as we're in agreement. Shit. This next one says, stop squeezing my nipples like you're trying to milk a cow or turn a radio station. I thought women like that shit. I don't do it, but I thought that some women like that painful twisting of the nipples and shit. Like shit, they be putting nipple clips and clothes hangers and shit all on that shit. That Chad, you look like one of them weird motherfuckers that like weird shit. Like you be twisting bitches' nipples and shit. Like you tired nipples to the door and slam that bitch.
So actually, from watching this thread and listening to this theme and stuff, I see now I've been getting by luckily on just a big dick for real because I don't do any of this stuff. I put up a pole and I let her have her time and we do a little doggy style and shit has been good, man. I didn't know all this extracurricular shit was even in the program. That's like the fine print for me in a contract. I don't read any of that. I bring my own circus. Pet the animal. It's a lot of extra work here, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, IAmChad is in the building. All right, hold on. Okay, here's one. Stop sticking your fingers in our booty. I've been told that women like that kind of shit. So what's the problem with sticking a finger in a booty?
But sometimes I do like to get what I call the bowling ball position, where you can get one thumb down in there and you get gripped around. It's got to be the right size bottom, you know, so you can get your hand all the way around it. And that gives you like a good little piece of, that's like handling a hammer right at the end of the.
It's a good little piece.
Yeah, that's like handling a hammer right when you got the weight all the way at the end. You get the best, you know.
Wait a minute, what are y'all disagreeing with? I don't disagreeing with. Oh, y'all disagreeing with no finger in the booty,
and disagreeing with the nipples.
Jason Peterson said 4 Loko,
Oh,
Coke, honey pack.
Oh
for the
my
night.
goodness! Yeah, hey man, yeah. So
Hey, hold on. If you need 4 Loko and Coke,
hey, his
this
alias
motherfucker about to commit a felony.
his alias Facebook is a Freaky Frank. So if the ladies are digging on that, just Freaky Frank, Google that shit and bam. No, that's my dude.
4
Though.
Loko, Coke, a honey pack. This motherfucker's about to commit 3 felonies in one night.
No,
Okay,
man,
so Jessica said
he likes to
disagrees
put
with
them
the
down.
finger in the butt.
He likes to turn them into stalkers. That's his thing.
Fuck that.
You know what I'm saying? He come over there with all that witchcraft and snake oil, and then now they can't leave him alone and shit.
Not the snake oil. We got to talk. Hey, Jason, we need to talk about the snake oil, man. We're gonna holler after the show. Inbox me. All right, hold on. Okay. Don't ask whose is it. You may not like the answer. See, I'm weird like that. I might like the answer and shit, because then I'm gonna talk my shit. I'm like, who's it? She's gonna be like, it's Mike's, nigga. I'm like, well, tell Mike I said thank you, okay? Because this shit is A1, okay? Tell Mike I said high five, air five, nigga, shit.
Yeezy taught me.
Jessica said she don't want no enhanced dick, so fuck them honey packs.
He'll be inboxing you, Jess. He's coming. Freaky
Right.
Frank, look out for him. I'm just playing. He's a good dude.
He lying.
Shout out to my nigga though for being a dope ass father too though of 2 boys.
Okay,
man.
shout it
That's
out,
my
man.
dog right there.
Shout out
man.
Freaky Frank for looking after his kids. All right, we with it. But I don't ask that shit no way. But in the event that you were to tell me and it happened to be some other dude, I'm gonna talk my shit. You know what I'm saying? We gonna be sitting there talking shit while we both trying to get this nut. But fuck that. And Don said these social media hoes childish. Okay, so don't ask who it is. Just because I'm Puerto Rican, don't ask me to speak Spanish during sex, especially if you don't speak it yourself.
Fuck that. Speak your other language, goddammit.
Right, I ain't gonna lie, that Spanish shit is something different. If you got any type, it don't matter what kind of language barrier we got, that shit gonna sound sexy unless your voice is deeper than mine. Unless you sound like IAmChad, then the shit is not. It's gonna sound sexy and shit.
Hold on.
Here you
man.
go.
Let me straighten something out for you, man. Let me tell you something. Young buck over there. Let me tell you something. What's going on here? This is how I get a close up on them bras.
That's how you get close up on them bras, but I ain't gonna have no bra talking to me like that.
Hey.
Okay? You talking to me like that, we got a whole nother situation. Right.
Yeah, I feel
Smarty
you on
baby.
that. I feel you on that.
You hitting it and shit. Who's this? It's yours, baby.
No, they got a viral thing going around now. Like dudes be thinking that his dude got a girl in the bathroom stall, and he be like, "Oh yeah, you doing a good job. You doing a good job." You know, that's his dude. And then he hear, "Oh yeah, sure you right." Or what is some like some fucking Barry man, like he got Barry White in there or some shit.
Why?
I don't know.
Why?
Man. Right.
I don't even want to play that game. So no, absolutely not. Okay. Stop using your fingers. You are not an OBGYN. I thought women like getting fingered.
Hey, I see a lot of these dudes referencing those honey packs. My barber has been telling me to fuck with those honey packs too. What's up with them? You mess with them?
I've tried one.
What is it?
Man, it's like liquid Viagra, pretty much.
Is just natural
It's
shit, or is
it's
it
supposed
like,
to be natural,
like K9 weed?
It's not supposed to be like an all natural shit from Japan or whatever. It's like it's a little pack about this big and it's full of honey, but the honey is real bitter.
It come all the way from Japan, and they happen to supply them in the hood.
Right, exactly.
What a coinkadink.
First time fucking
Malt
focus
liquor.
your nut, she will be back. Black Bull. The Black Bull is the same. It's like the honey pack, but it's like I be trying this shit so I can talk about the shit. But the Black Bull is like it's the same. It has the same effect as the honey pack, but it's thicker. It's almost like toothpaste. It's like that thick. All right, but those are the 2 main ones. So okay,
They got side effects from this shit. This shit got FDA approval?
probably not.
I probably not.
Probably not.
Especially given the stores.
When you got motherfuckers that's getting an extra oomph on the dick, they don't really care about the FDA.
Every store I done seen that shit sold in, they also selling CDs out front.
Right.
So.
That's exactly. Stop asking me to call you daddy. It's a complete turnoff. How we feel about it? Hey, you can call me whatever the fuck you want. You can call me jackass for all I care. If the pussy good, you can call me whatever the fuck you want to.
Hey man, if we both having fun, we ain't gotta talk about shit. Just shut the fuck up. I'm thinking other shit anyway.
Stop tapping your meat against my clit. I don't like it. Is that a thing? Like
I doubt.
I'm trying to tap on her uterus.
Right though. So dudes you tap the dick on the clit. That's a thing.
If it maybe to splash a little juice around or something. I don't know, but yeah, I'm trying to.
Buck, you a clit tapper?
I'm trying to push the furniture back. What you say, Buck? What's the giggle?
I like to feel the entire pussy, nigga. I ain't gonna lie to you.
But is it like that? I guess you be tapping your meat on like knocking on the door or whatever. All right, where we at? All that talking and moaning is breaking my concentration. Shut the fuck up.
Who is that? I love that. Who said that?
Damn. No, that was it was in the comments of the post. One woman said she don't like her man to talk and moan. She just wanted to get down to the
yeah. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's my soulmate. Inbox me.
Please stop blowing and sticking your tongue in our ears like we're in middle school. So women don't like getting their ears sucked on and that type of stuff no more. I thought that was like a turn on to someone.
Jessica Jarvis think all this shit sound boring. Text your comment your style, Jarvis, Miss Jarvis. What you like to do?
Man, you about to get her broke up with. Because whatever she like to do, she ain't doing it with her dude.
My dude say they should not be. I feel you, Jason. You know what's up, man. No,
dude,
man, be
fuck that. Fuck that and fuck Jason right now. Okay, because fuck that. If the pussy good enough or the head good enough, shit, I sound like a motherfucking lawnmower trying to start this motherfucker.
I sound like a silverback about to bust through the gate.
Shit, I ain't. Fuck that. I'm not too proud to moan. If that shit good, shit, I will let my woman hear me moan. Fuck that. Jason, you're on your own with that shit. Buck, you scared to moan in front of your girl?
Not at all.
Shit. You gotta let her. See, the thing is, you fucking up because if you moan, she know that she's doing a good job, so she's gonna take it up a notch. You know what I'm saying? If she ain't doing a good job, she just gonna quit after a while. No, fuck that. I need you to understand, baby, you are doing a good job. I need you to proceed. Okay? And keep fucking going. Fuck that.
If she busy listening to what kind of sounds I'm making, she ain't making enough noise of her own.
Shit, we sound like a motherfucking beatbox machine in that motherfucker. I don't give a fuck. We be making beats in that bitch. What? Jessica said no moaning. Yeah, fuck that.
I mean, it ain't no woman moan. It's definitely a different type of. It's like a grunt, like he said.
That's my girl. That's my bestie. What up, Juicy? All right. Where we at? Okay. Stop sucking one titty and making the other one jealous.
I feel that equal time. Equal time.
They come in pairs. I say that all the time. Titties come in pairs.
Yeah, that person wasn't getting their other titty sucked.
That's fucked up. How do you even do that as a man? Like, you see two titties sitting there. The whole purpose, once the titties come out, you got to get both of them in your mouth. I don't know how it's gonna work, but I'm about to get both of them motherfuckers in my mouth. Okay, so how do you get one titty and then just leave the other one dry?
Think about this: the titty that don't get sucked. Say me and you both go to a house party and you get laid, and I gotta go home and jack off. I'm the titty that didn't get sucked.
That was your motherfucking comparison.
Shit.
I mean, if you would have asked,
everybody
all you had to do was ask. I would have asked her, come on, man, Chad, slide in, you know what I'm saying? And then it could have been what it was. You know what I'm saying? You ain't have to go home unsucked. Think about it. Close mouth. What up, TJ?
Closed mouth don't get fed. Finish that shit. That was one of my father's favorites.
Buck, you only suck one titty? I know you only suck. I know.
Nigga, it's 4 titties getting sucked.
2 of hers and 2 of yours.
Goodness.
On God.
When I say ooh, just like that, do not switch your stroke. I literally just fucking said just like that. First off, let me explain this to you ladies, okay? When a man switches up his stroke, it is not on purpose. I promise you. Okay? If you say, ooh, just like that, and he switched up his stroke, he either caught a cramp in his goddamn hip or some shit and could not fucking help it.
That Charlie horse. That Charlie horse. Listen.
Or he was trying to do whatever he was about to do, not the nut. Okay? Sometimes you gotta slow that bitch down. When you say, oh, just like that, that's like a trigger. You know what I'm saying? That's just like talking shit about the edible. Soon as you say this edible ain't shit, it's about to hit you.
That's
you know
like
what
a
I'm
Pavlonian dog hearing the bell ring.
Spell Pavlonian.
Pavlonian?
Spell Pavlonian.
For real, you gonna call out my parochial education? I will. Now I like this. I used to win a lot of soups and zooms and whams with these same kind of situations and predicaments. Pavlonian. For real, you want me to take a shot at it?
Take a shot at it.
But gonna look it up while I try to do this. Pavlonian.
I don't know how to spell it.
Pavlonian. Pavlonian.
Since I can't spell it, we're just gonna go with that. I don't know if you're right or wrong.
Give it up. Shout out to St. Anne's and St. Joseph's. And
today is the first day I even heard Pavlonian, so I don't even know what that means. It sounded nice. So I wanted.
You ever heard about the dogs that know to salivate when they hear the bell ring?
No.
You ever heard about that
I'm not
experiment?
a dog guy. I'm not a dog guy. I don't like dogs.
Man, you're missing out
Nigga
on
spelled
life,
that
man.
bitch right too.
One of the brand new jokes I'm doing right now is about the dog that has recently came into my life. I got a dog. I've had a dog now for 3 months.
What's his name?
Boomer.
Boomer. All right.
Yeah, it's my boy, man. Black lad.
Okay. And he's Pavlonian.
No, nigga.
So
But
what the fuck are we talking about Boomer for? We was talking about Pavlonian.
Because the dog has impacted my life, and that's important to me.
Okay, my bad.
But no, man,
Proceed,
you make him sound
carry
like
on.
some old flea-bitten psych experiment now. So fuck it. I guess he's Pavlonian.
I thought that's where we were going.
He'll come out tasting like a chip in a minute. So, fuck it.
I thought that's where the fuck we were going. We were talking about Pavlonian and shit, and you started talking about the dog.
Well, no, because the dogs, that's where the Pavlonian shit come. Man, that shit, you missed it out 20 years ago, nigga.
20 years ago.
Maybe. How old are you, Lex? Can I ask? I shouldn't ask. I don't mind
telling. I'm 42.
Okay, all right. Yeah, you doing.
Yeah, I'm an old motherfucker. All right. So where are we? All right. So stop sucking one titty when we say, oh, and the last one says, nobody cares about your signature move. Fuck that. My signature move, I go for the kill. I go for the kill with my signature move. You got a signature move, but yeah.
Damn, I don't know.
You got a signature move? Every man got a signature move.
He got some signature comedy moves. This nigga be pulling out snacks like a refrigerator.
That might be a signature move in the bedroom and shit.
He might.
Right when she getting ready to bust a nut, he pull out a hot pocket and shit out of nowhere and shit.
Oh no, keep it rolling. He might pull out a long stem rose.
She's so motherfucking shocked. She just bust a nut right there. Boom.
I had to try that roll shit.
You gonna be? How the fuck you gonna fucking
follow me for more
the roll sticking you in your goddamn gut the whole time?
I'm gonna remove the thorn.
It ain't gonna be nothing but petals by the time he get that bitch out. See, even Doug got mad as fuck. He said, "Fuck you, bitch! I'm doing my signature move." He mad as shit right now. That shit touched him a little close. Chad, you got a signature move, man?
Yeah, I shake and convulse when I'm busting a nut.
What does that do? What is the purpose of that? Like,
get it on out, man. Clean the pipes so that when I go take a leak afterwards, it don't come out in 3 or 4 directions. That shit is a straight shot, shoot straight through. That's why you bang when you're trying to get it out. You flush the pipe. Now when you pee, you don't have to worry about fucking a rug up.
Fucking the rug up. Fuck that rug.
No, I want to get invited back, man. I want people to be happy to see me coming, not going.
Chad, where can the people find you, man? Shout out your socials, man. What you got coming up? You run out of time.
All my social media platforms to deal with comedy is IAmChad Comedy. I'm on TikTok and Instagram, but I'm struggling and stumbling and fumbling with all that shit because life takes up a lot of time. And so comedy is kind of secondary, although I really do appreciate the support I get from you guys and the shit Lex told me tonight, man. I'm gonna probably see some of y'all and be teary-eyed and shit, but I'm gonna blame it on Visine. But anyway, and my Facebook page is IAmChad, but don't friend me. I probably ain't gonna fucking accept it and all that. But and you can find me, you can see me literally.
Shout out to next events. Shout them out.
I'll be at the Funny Farm in Youngstown.
Funny Farm.
This Saturday at 7:00. I'll be at Sam Silk's as a headline act on October 23rd. Y'all come on out. DM me for
It's up there.
DM me for tickets or pay for them at the door, but hit me up. It'd be better because it looks like I'm doing shit in the club. I had me back. And I like Sam Silk. Shout out to Sam Silk.
Shout out to Sam Silk, man. Shout out to Big Rich, man. You see it? Shout out to Ulysses Dickerson is on that show, man. Timbuktu is on that show, man. This is gonna be a real good time.
Yes, they are, so man.
Definitely check that out, man. And before we get up, Buck ain't gonna let me get up out of here without asking you this question, man.
Gotta answer it.
Now you gotta answer this question.
Wait, I didn't sign no goddamn. My agent is outside.
All right, let me stay outside. All right, but while you inside, you want to answer the question.
All right, let's hear it.
Now, every we ask this to every guest, and you kind of old school cat, and you got some weird ways. So we interested in what you got to say.
Well, thank you, man. I'm sorry I've been wasting all my money with therapists, and you put it so succinctly. But
I'm saying, all you gotta do is come on the Lexx Vegas show one time. We get it straightened out for you.
All right, what's the question?
If
AKA
just gave you the knowledge, baby.
What? Somebody inbox it. What the fuck was that? That was just in the headphones. Damn, man, it's subliminally.
Don't worry about it.
Okay, go ahead.
If there were two celebrities that you could smash right now, who would they be?
Eva Mendes.
He was ready.
Now, forever, always will always be my number one.
I like Eva too.
Eva cold.
Come on, man, y'all are fucking up my fantasies now. now I'm gonna have to talk during sex. And I don't know, man. My other one is a porn star. I'm a little embarrassed.
No, fuck that. I like porn. I named a couple porn stars on mine a couple times. Fuck that. Unless it's somebody crazy.
No, I like Kelly Divine.
Okay. Kelly Divine, she nice. Kelly Divine is nice. I'm a D. Williams fan myself. D. Williams, Sarah J, Misty Stone. I love them. All right. Anyway, man, we want to thank y'all for rocking with us this week, man. It's been another dope episode of the Lexx Vegas show. I got to thank my guest this week. IAmChad, man. He came in with the funnies, man. We had a real good time. I want to thank all of y'all for rocking with us in the comments. It's been going like crazy. Shout out to my boy Buck, man, for doing what you do behind the boards.
Appreciate it.
And we got to shout out our next week's guest, man. We right back with the funnies. Next week is the incredibly talented, incredibly funny Queen Petty will be in the building.
Queen Petty.
I don't know how it's going to work. We got King Petty on one side. We got Queen Petty on the other side. I don't know. But go ahead and take us up out of here. We'll see y'all next week.